This is EV Powered's review of the Jaguar I-Pace.
So here we have the Jaguar I-Pace, the world's first premium SUV. It was launched in 2018 and the following year went on to win both European Car of the Year and World Car of the Year, and is still regarded as one of the best fully electric cars on the market today. It was designed by Ian Cullum, who had previously designed both the DB9 and the Vanquish for Aston Martin. As you can see from the way that it sits much lower on the ground, it's sportier. Cullum really did design this car from a blank sheet of paper to be Jaguar's very first foray into the electric car market.
Let's see what storage space is available in the boot. Here we are, Cavernous Boots. The cable's hidden underneath, but if you do go with the optional extra of the spare wheel instead of the inflation kit, the tyre itself sits inside here.
The boot, having 557 litres of space, is one of the largest in its class, and only fractionally smaller than the Audi e-tron.
So unlike our review last week of the Audi e-tron Sportback, this actually has proper mirrors. Let's have a look at the charging point.
Recharging the batteries to 80% from flat via a standard wall box, as you might do when you plug in overnight at home, takes 10 hours. While a 50 kilowatt public charger reduces the time to 85 minutes and a 100 kilowatt supercharger to 40 minutes. The 90 kilowatt battery gives you an official range of 298 miles on a single charge. However, in our real world test, we actually managed 253 miles, which is almost identical to every single car we've tested, including the Tesla Model S and the Model X. These bonnet scoops add to the aerodynamics of the car, pushing the air all the way through from the front to the very back of the car. The bonnet scoops, however, also have a second purpose, and that's to ensure that when you're driving the car in the rain, air is forced over the windscreen, so you have to use the windscreen wipers less, using less power. The rear space has ample space for 3 adults to sit in comfort, or 2 adults with a centre armrest down. At the front, for the driver, the car comes with all the various toys that you would expect for a car of this level. Integrated Apple Carplay, climate control, sat-nav, doesn't have head-up display. One great function I noticed when I was driving the car on my own, the sat-nav totally tailors itself to a one-person occupancy, shutting down unnecessary heating and climate control for other areas of the car. Like most electric cars, you effectively drive this now on one pedal, especially when you've got the I-Pace regeneration turned up to its maximum setting. One clever feature is the in-control remote app, which allows you to warm or cool both the battery and the interior of the car remotely. It ensures that the car is at the optimum temperature. It does this whilst the car's plugged into the mains, and it is said to increase the range by 62 miles on a cold day. The lower driving position means that you really do feel that you're stuck to the road, but that probably is helped by the fact that the car weighs in at 2.1 tonnes, so it is going to stick to the road. I'm not totally convinced that this is an SUV, because the driving style is much lower and much more reminiscent of the Jaguar XF or the BMW 5 Series or the Audi A6. But don't be fooled. The forward thinking of Ian Cullum and the heritage behind Jaguar really has created one of the very best fully electric cars on the market today. And whilst its £65,000 price tag does put it at the top of its rivals, when you look at the Audi e-tron, the Toyota Miura or the Mercedes EQC, you do get a very responsive, sporty and efficient car. To make sure you don't miss any of our reviews, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel.